right, so this is step 2. We opened up the DW1_3. We've gone through all of this except for the help and to close it without saving it. So we have this up, the blooms and bulbs. The help is different than in the book. It just really has a PDF file, and that's about it for this. It doesn't have all the other options that it had in the book for this version. So what we're going to do is we're just going to file, and we are going to, actually we could just close it out. We're not saving it. The next step in the book, if we look at that, is to use the file panels to select a drive and folder where you want to share your website. I think I did go over that a little bit with you. Where we went up here, you want to go back to your driver if it's G or H drive where it has the numbers of your student ID. You go into that, wherever that is. In mine, I'm in my G drive. I think you're H. I'm going to put it under Ann Peacock. And then I am going to look at the directions. I'm going to create a new local site folder. So in Peacock, I'm going to right click, new folder. And in that, it's going to be called, according to our directions, it's just called Blooms. And it's not capitalized. It's just B-L, sorry. Name it, edit it, rename. Sorry, I went off of it. So what I did is I just right-clicked, clicked on edit, and then rename it because I left it without naming it. So now I have Blooms. So now I'm going to be on Blooms. The next step, I believe, will be to make sure that I create my site. So I'm going to go back in here. I go to sites. I want a new site, or I can go up to manage sites to new site. And I'm going to call it Blooms and Bulbs. Here's my site. I'm going to make sure that I save it to where I wanted it. I don't want it in documents. I don't want it in the student share HBA. So I want it in your student share where you have the numbers. And I'm going to put it in the folder that we just created called Blooms. And then I'm going to select it. And then I'm going to save it. There. So now we have completed the local Blooms site folder. We have, let's make sure that the remote info category is set up, and we can see it in our file browser. So here it is. It's green and it's set up right there. So now this is the second step. We have just completed step 2. So we are golden.